How's it going, everyone? It's me, Tangosis, back at you with another review. This time we're checking out MediEvil. I'm sure you all remember on the PS1 days, the man himself, Sir Daniel Fortescue, and his adventures through Gallowmere, which just got remastered there for the PS4. So we're going to go ahead and give it a review, so as always we're just going to hop on right into things. So first thing I liked, replayability. So you can go on ahead and replay the stages you've already completed if you want to like wrap up collectibles and stuff, such as your chalices, or just collect extra money if you want to grind for that there trophy that requires you to gather a lot of money, or just buy stuff from the gargoyles you encounter in your stages and stuff. So, or if you just want to like run through a stage for the fun of it, you know, that sort of thing. The next thing I liked is the dialogue. Like, real talk lads, the dialogue in this game is absolutely brilliant. Like, seriously, just take a wee listen here to this here clip, for example, and you'll see what I mean.
These dreaded cornstalkers are utterly silent, totally invisible, and 100% deadly. They're also just about the cheapest solution a time-strapped video game developer could ever conceive to stop the player going where they're not wanted. Rejoice.
The last positive I want to bring up is the fact that there's actually quite a lot of weapon variety in the game. Like, you've got your ordinary wee swords, you've got like a right proper warhammer, you've got like throwing spears, you've got bows, you've got like an axe and stuff. Like, real talk, the weapon variety in this game is brilliant. Good job, isn't it? Now, onto the things that I didn't really like, or wasn't overly fond of. First thing I didn't really like, well, of course there was the odd bug here and there. Manageable enough, but it is like sort of annoying whenever you keep on encountering them. Sometimes whenever you do the platforming bit, sometimes you land on the thing, but you still fall off, and that kind of thing. It's manageable, as I said, but let's face it, whenever you get to the end of the stage and you like fall off the thing because the jump didn't go correctly, I think we can all agree that's the right proper kicker of that. More on that in the neutral areas. But that's the odd bug is definitely one of the things I'm not too big off, so I'm hoping they fix that in an update sometime. The only other thing I wasn't overly fond of, I didn't like, I think this is also probably down to a bug as well, but I'm mentioning it here anyway, is the fact that there was a camera drifting after leaving a tight area. So let's say you're going through like a cave or like a necropolis, for example. You leave the place and the camera and your character himself, he starts to like drift off to the right towards a group of enemies or off a cliff, and then you kind of have to like keep holding your analog stick to the left to make sure Daniel Fortescue himself doesn't fall off a cliff and stuff like that. It's manageable, and thankfully I haven't fallen off any cliff like out of like that, but hopefully they fix that in an update or something, but might be down to the controls or something, I believe. But if they fix the odd drifting after leaving tight spaces, I'm sure that'll be quite handy, because I think we can all agree, as I mentioned there, falling off the end of a cliff or something near the end of a level, it'd be a right proper kicker, isn't it? Now, the two negative points I brought up kind of ties into this neutral point that I'm actually alright with, and it's the fact that there actually is no checkpoints. By that I mean, if you die, you actually have to restart the level whenever you run out of lives. Like, there's no mid-level checkpoint like in Crash Bandicoot or nothing, which I'm actually alright with. Now, this is coming from someone that has played like Bloodborne and the Souls games and stuff, and I've actually got the Bloodborne Platinum Trophy, so I think you can see what I mean, that I'm actually fine with the whole no checkpoints thing. Don't get me wrong, it is like a right proper kick to the below your belt parts whenever you die at the end of a level with no like lives left and you have to restart, but at the same time, since this is of course like a right proper remaster from a PS1 game, and it's like how it was back then, it's kind of a thing you're gonna have to get used to. I'm sure maybe sooner or later they might consider adding in checkpoints if people ask for it, but at the same time, like, even if they added it in as like an optional kind of thing, I'm sure folk would be alright with it, but for the most part I'm actually fine with no checkpoints, and that's like the only neutral part of my review that I wanted to bring up. So with all that said, that covers today. our review. So thank you everyone for watching, and I'll catch you next time.
Want to be part?